Hey guys, CJ here, back with another character bio for you, and this time we'll be exploring the dark origins of the villainous Baron Zemo. Zemo will of course be appearing in next year's blockbuster Captain America Civil War and is slated to be played by Inglorious Basterds sharpshooting star Daniel Bruhl. But where did Captain America's iconic foe get his start? Let's find out. Baron Zemo is actually not just an alter ego, it's actually the character's title and family name. Helmut is the 13th Baron Zemo, like his father Heinrich was the 12th before him, and in addition to the family title, hating Captain America is something of a family legacy as well, as Heinrich was a Nazi scientist that battled Cap during World War II. Blaming Captain America for his father's death, Helmut took up the mantle of Phoenix, no relation to the X-Men, in an attempt to have his revenge, and unfortunately this plan backfired, and Helmut was defeated and fell into a vat of a chemical called Adhesive X, leaving him horribly maimed and permanently scarred over most of his body. Helmut resurfaced years later, wreaking havoc with Arnim Zola, and after a run-in with the Red Skull, the latter took the former under his wing and trained him to better battle the Star-Spangled Man with a plan. Perhaps Helmut's most lasting contribution to the Marvel Universe, despite his years of trying to kill Captain America, was his reformation of his father's old team of villains, the Masters of Evil. Led by Zemo, the team consisted of a multitude of villains, from the Absorbing Man, Crusher Creel, to Tiger Shark, and even the likes of Whirlwind, Titania, Goliath, and Yellow Jacket. And this group is not only the largest of the Masters of Evil, but also the most successful, much more successful than the previous iterations, even succeeding in briefly taking over Avengers Mansion for a time, before Zemo was once again defeated by Captain America. Now, while his battles with the iconic American hero have always ended in defeat, that hasn't stopped the dastardly octogenarian from trying, and yes, by most estimates, Helmut is over 80, though we don't actually know his true age in the comics, but he is still kicking, literally and figuratively, but more on that later. The Baron's family feud with Captain America has spilled over to his successors as well, as his rivalry with Steve Rogers was also passed to Sam Wilson, as Steve's old foe has battled Sam several times over the former Falcon's brief tenure under the Spangled Mantle. As of now, Zemo is considered dead after a battle with Sam Wilson and Ian Zola, aka Nomad. When Sam went to deal with Baron Blood, he left Ian to deal with Helmut, and Zola was able to mortally wound Zemo, though the Baron seems to have had the last laugh as the Hydra base they were battling in self-destructed, leaving both presumed dead. Now, this is of course not sure. We've seen Helmut come back from the dead a lot, so who knows, and I'm sure he'll show up again at some point. But really what's interesting to talk about is his ability to survive, and Helmut's ability to survive long enough to have many spectacular failures is a testament to his skill, training, and also self-improvement through Nazi chemistry. And first and foremost, he is nearly 80 years old, though he retains his youth and vigor through a chemical known as Compound X, and his father took this as well. His many skills and abilities include a genius-level intellect in both strategy and tactics, as well as an impressive scientific mind. He is also an expert combatant, a world-class swordsman, and an Olympic-level marksman, and all of this just allows him to repeatedly step up to Cap only to get beaten down. But like a bad habit, Zemo can just keep getting kicked and will only keep coming back. So that about wraps it up for this origin on Baron Helmut Zemo. This was a quick one, but I mean, his origin is very straightforward and simple. So let us know what you thought and what you'd like to see from our future bios. Signing off, this is CJ, and we'll see you next time.